Hi, I'm going to continue my discussion on intonation by showing you a neat trick that you can do if you have an electronic tuner, which you should all have. This is not the type of tuner that tells you when you're in tune. What I'm looking for maybe is a metronome that has an electronic A on it. If you have the kind of tuner that has the needle but also has an A, you're in good shape. I have a really good one that lets me change pitches so I can play a C or a D or whatever. But right now for this trick we're just going to use the A. And we're going to do a 1-octave A major scale starting on the G string first finger. So it's 1 to 2 is a whole step, A to B, 2 to 3 is B to C sharp, so it's another whole step. You can either use a half step 4 or open D, E, F sharp, G sharp, so another high 3. Use your 4th finger for the last note for your A. 1-octave scale. Okay? Now I'm going to turn on the tuner, and what I want you to hear are interactions between my pitch and the pitch that's created by the tuner. Hopefully you will start to hear differences and you'll say, that one sounds best. Okay? Some of them are difficult. Like G sharp, high 3rd finger on the D string against this A. That's a painful one, but there is actually a place where it works best, so I'll show you. Turn it on. Now if you're not good at bowing yet without disrupting pitches, you can do it out at the tip like I showed in my introduction to double stops. But if you can bow with long bows, just do that. Right away, if you're a little low or a little high, you're going to hear it. So maybe right there. Tough one. Too low, too high. Right there. Now this one, if I were playing it without the A, I might play it a little on the high side, but with an electronic A pitch droning away, the 3rd note needs to be on the low side to be incredibly smooth. If it's up here, it's not incredibly smooth. Right there. If you have it on the low side, then your half step to 4 may be a little larger than you're used to doing, which is confusing for sure if you're just using the touch method. So you really need to use your ears. Now E, the next string, creates a perfect 4th. It's one of those notes that just has to be in the right place. Too low, too high, just right. F sharp. If I play it on the high side, it doesn't ring smoothly. Low side, again, right in the middle. G sharp. Low side, this is a tough one. High side, almost an A. That really doesn't sound good. You want it to be dissonant on purpose. And then A. Understand? I will tell you, and it's very confusing, but it's true that not everybody would play the 3rd note of a scale in the same place. If you're playing a melody, you might like it on the high side, or if you play it on the low side, people will say you're flat. But if you're playing with that drone A, it needs to be on the lower side. And by lower side, I mean about this much lower. That much is all. Now if you vibrato on it, it all disappears anyway. So we're talking about no vibrato so you can hear the finest subtleties, okay? Anyway, good luck.